talk a little Buffalo Bills. Look, first segment we dealt with, rooting for other teams. The Buffalo Bills offer us a different dilemma. They take a guy like me, and Tariq, to a lesser extent, he's got the New York Giants thing going. Well, I grew up in Boston. The teams that I root for in Boston, I come here. I've got this Patriots thing in me that I can't totally shake. But I covered the Bills and went through the Super Bowl years. You come to like them. Is there any middle ground here for me? Any hope?
You're asking if there's a middle ground between being a Patriots and a Bills fan. Are you out of your...
Well,
I almost cursed. I almost cost us our show here, gentlemen.
Well, I used to try to straddle the line. I said during the years, it's like, when they play each other, I'll root for whichever team has more at stake. And most of the time, it was New England. But I have great respect and love for the community and the total loyalty that Western New York has for this team. It's really something unique, I think.
Whatever you have to tell yourself to sleep at night, you do.
This is honest,
No, I know. It's fine. I honestly believe
this. I'm guy.
Mr. Honesty. No, look, I understand you.
Why can't I root for the Bills?
Because you're a Patriots fan. Yeah. If you met somebody on the street that goes, well, I'm a Bills and a Patriots fan, those people did walk around Orchard Park back in the day when the Patriots were on the run, and that person deserves to be banished from the parking lot, never come back again.
I will say this, with football, it's a little bit different. My son can pick any team he wants, any player he wants to follow, but in football, it's the New York Football Giants. There's no other move you could be happy for the Bills. There's nothing wrong with that. That's
but that being happy for the Bills is like rooting for them.
No, there's a difference. He's right. There's a big difference between being happy for and rooting for.
Yeah.
Explain that.
Well, you have a rivalry with the Patriots and the Bills. The Giants really have no rivalry with the Bills. Mm-hmm. We have a rivalry with Philadelphia and the Eagles, which we have a problem with. But none of
this was my fault. I was born, I had no choice where I was brought up. And I came here to be with the Rochester.
To be with you guys.
Okay, which area did you spend more time in?
Here, I spent over half my life.
So then abandon your Patriots.
Oh, don't get him to do that on TV now. Come on,
is there like a half of your life rule involved here? Does that play into it?
That's an interesting question, right? But I mean, what sucks for you is both of those teams are in the same division, have been heated rivals for years and years and years and years. Look, I understand where you're coming from. And I maybe even if it was any other team, would be able to appreciate your dilemma here. But to answer your question, when it comes to the Patriots, Jets, or Dolphins, never one time in my life have I ever seen one of those teams that go, you know what? I hope they pull one out today. Even with Ryan Fitzpatrick, who's one of my favorite Buffalo Bills of all time, he had a chance to go to the playoffs for the first time in his career, playing in Buffalo. They were driving down 5 points, touchdown would have won it for him. He threw an interception in the end zone to Leotis McKelvin with under 3 minutes left. And you know what I did? I laughed out loud. I laughed at him, and I love him, and I will always love him, but take that!
Your team is tied to your youth. As a kid, you knew full well. I grew up a Giants fan, 86
Why?
Giants.
Well, how did that happen?
86 Giants, 9 years old, watching that team win a Super Bowl. Unbelievable, and never turned my back since.
I guess that's acceptable, huh? It's okay for him, and it's not for me.
Oh, but again, it's not a rivalry, and he just described his passion. You're the one sitting here trying to ride the fence. Guys, Patriots were good. That was fun for me. Now the Bills are getting good. I'm having fun over here. You're greedy.
I do not sound like
that. Just like, check me out, guys. Check out my suit jacket. Pretty cool.
Can you ride the fence on it? Got to pick one.
Yeah.